Welcome back. A former Highland High School vice principal and the current high school district named in a lawsuit. It was filed by a former student revealing accusations and allegations of sexual abuse by the vice principal and negligence by the district.
23 ABC's Tori Cooper looked into the allegations and has more on the claims being made and what the district is now saying. Tori?
Tim and Jessica, a civil lawsuit was filed this week claiming former Highland High School vice principal Mark Weir sexually abused a 16-year-old boy between 2009 and 2011. It goes on to claim the current high school district was negligent in keeping Weir as an employee of the district.
A newly filed civil lawsuit is revealing new details about former Highland High School vice principal Mark Weir.
I can't go into the details of it, but this was serious sexual abuse and which caused serious injuries to my client.
Los Angeles attorney Paul Moniz is representing a former Highland High School student only referred to as John Doe in the lawsuit. In the court documents, it claims Weir sexually abused the then 16-year-old boy on and off campus between 2009 and 2011.
Coming forward now because our client felt it was the right time. It takes years for people to come forward who are sexually abused, as we know.
According to Moniz, the lawsuit was filed Monday and served Tuesday. Court documents claim in 2009, the then 16-year-old student was enrolled in a financial program for homeless students at Highland High, where Weir was the vice principal at the time and was in charge of choosing students who received financial assistance from the program.
Our client was in this program. We don't have all the details of how that program was set up, though, but we expect to find out through the course of the lawsuit.
Documents claim it was during that program Weir took special interest in Moniz's client and started offering the student financial help on campus when the two came into contact. The lawsuit claims Weir eventually told the student to meet him in a Bakersfield Frosty's Freeze parking lot. There it claims Weir locked the student in his car and performed sexual acts on the student.
As a result of this, what happened to him, he has sustained serious and long-term injuries.
Moniz says his client has suffered mentally from the alleged abuse and is now receiving support. Documents also show the alleged abuse continued after the parking lot incident. It claims Weir made sexual advances toward the young boy in his office at the high school, including touching, sexual conversations, and acts which continued until 2011. KHSD still has Mark Weir listed on their website on their staff directory, but according to a statement released by KHSD, Weir was placed on administrative leave in July of 2018. KHSD says they were made aware of the allegations and reported the alleged abuse in July to the Bakersfield police. Weir eventually retired in September. 23 ABC reached out to Bakersfield police about their investigation. Officials could not confirm it was the same case, but says they did have a criminal investigation involving Weir and a minor that was sexual in nature. BPD could not confirm the relationship between Weir and the minor, but they say they submitted their case to the district attorney's office. The DA's office refused to file charges due to a lack of evidence in August of last year, and BPD says the case is no longer being investigated. Despite the lack of criminal charges, Moniz says his client wants to ensure the district takes the right steps and others are not subjected to similar acts he is alleging.
He's feeling like he wants to obtain justice and feeling like that the school needs to be held responsible for what happened to him when he was a student.
Now, the Kern High School District released a statement today about the lawsuit, saying in part, quote, the Kern High School District was shocked and disturbed to learn of allegations against former employee Mark Weir regarding inappropriate conduct with a former student. They go on to say, quote, the allegations made in the lawsuit are very troubling, and if the alleged behavior is true, is reprehensible and goes against our core values as educators. I also tried calling all of the potential phone numbers for Mark Weir, and they were all disconnected. Moniz says his client is seeking financial compensation for the alleged abuse in an amount, but says that amount will be determined by the court. The next court proceeding is scheduled for May 14th. In studio, I'm Tori Cooper for 23 ABC News.